Welcome everybody. This is 2014 Topps Football Hobby 6-box break number 1. We did Jumbo last night. We will do Hobby tonight and tomorrow night, splitting up a case in 2 nights. I also am getting all my, I think I've opened 6 or 7 personal cases now, so I have a lot to list. So if you're interested in more Topps Football, I'm going to be listing a lot tonight and tomorrow also that I opened. So I'm going to go through the names, team names, and the name of the auction, and we'll get started. We have the Arizona Cardinals with Alex. 80 Jason is the Falcons. Loyola has the Ravens. Buff Saber 1 is the Buffalo Bills. Jason has the Carolina Panthers. Daddy ADDY 75 has the Bears. Stacy is the Bengals. Jeb JJA is the Cleveland Browns. 80 Jason is the Dallas Cowboys. Doug 305 is the Denver Broncos. Scott Bates is the Detroit Lions. Gary B is the Green Bay Packers. Matthew is the Texans. Cooling Man is the Colts. iGolf is the Jacksonville Jaguars. Aaron has the Kansas City Chiefs. PLM has the Miami Dolphins. Zach Gord has the Minnesota Twins. Barry has the Patriots. I have Peace down here. I know there was more to the eBay name than that, but they know who they are. Has the New Orleans Saints. Dave Shim has the New York Giants. Filmboy 26 has the Jets. Gary B has the Raiders. Matthew has the Eagles. 4FT has the Steelers. NC Sucks Wolfpack, I like that name, has the Chargers. Johnny has the 49ers. Doug J93 has the Seahawks. Insight has the St. Louis Rams and the Washington Redskins. Dave Shim has the Titans, and Gary B has the Buccaneers. That should be all right. I'm going to open this sealed case, and then I'm going to roll a die to which side of the case we'll do, and then we'll do the other side tomorrow night. So, Tiny Baseball Pants, since you don't have a team, you can root for Dave Shim's team, which is Tennessee and the New York Giants. Or Jason has a team of Carolina. You can root for Jason. You like him. We got box cutter. Oh, there's a spot right there. Right there on the piece of paper. Okay. Okay, I'll roll a die. Which side we'll do? A second. We opened 2 hobby last night, and we got 2 premieres in each case. So seems like, I don't know if that was running high or not. Seems like the premieres were running a little easier in the hobby. The autos in general run better than the jumbos, of course. That's why they're more expensive, but they do have 1 hit per box, either auto or relic in these. This is the left side right here, and it's even. So we'll do this side tonight. Those are the other 6 boxes that I just set down will be the 6 boxes we do tomorrow night's break also. So if you want the full case of a team, if you win both nights, you will have the full case of the team. And let's get started. We have a comedian in the room. Our David Carr.
I don't know if that name can be topped, though. That might be the best name in the history of screen names ever.
God. I'm going to be laughing the first full box cards. We've had good starts to the breaks the last 2 nights. David Carr. Yeah. David Carr ain't worth a whole lot anymore.
Put him on Facebook and see if he fills.
Put him at about a half, 1 per. He might do it. Probably
Yeah,
not, though.
I doubt it.
I doubt it.
You're going to have to 100 spot it, 10 cents per.
Good luck, everybody. Like always, if you miss any part of this video or tomorrow night's or last night's, we got a video library right below the screen, videos from this channel. And I'll post it there right afterwards, and then I'll post it at YouTube after that. And then we also have our information, Twitter, Facebook, PayPal, and all that stuff, and my eBay store where I'll be listing all my top stuff. And the follow button below there. If you're new to us and want to follow our breaks, click that follow button and you'll get automatic emails when I schedule a break and so forth. I'm going to open half a box at a time like normal with the products like this, and then I'll go through them. For personally, I open about the same amount as hobby as I do jumbos. The autographs are definitely more frequent in the jumbos, but in the hobby you get more of the inserts, and the base and the parallels are a little bit more cost effective for me, so I open a little bit of both, or a lot of both. Be a better way of putting it. Need to get my team sets on so people in camp. We usually saw a lot of team sets during spring camp.
People trying to get the card signed.
Yeah. David Carr's got to be a little... I can't remember. David Carr was like the original Texans guy, wasn't he? Wasn't he one of the first Texans, #1 pick, or was he the first pick by the Texans? There's been so many great quarterbacks flame out. I think he was. The Heath Schulers, the Akili Smiths, Cade McNowns. Next year we'll be able to say the Christian Ponders. Or can we already say that?
I think we could say it.
Christian's still with the Vikes. All right, Tiny Baseball Pants. Make sure you root for some Panthers for Jason over here.
You want to see what I'm trying to buy, Ryan?
Oh, the Willie Mays?
You know.
That's awesome. Is it 4 times eBay bucks?
Yeah, it's got to be $150 though, so I sent him an email.
That's awesome. All right, good luck, everybody. I'll do about the same as last night. I'll go through pretty let me move this a little bit. There we go. Go pretty fast through the base. One thing about the hobby that's different than the jumbo is it is much harder to find the variations in the hobby until you sort it out. So if you see a variation on cam that you know what it is, please let me know. Otherwise, there's a very good chance I'll miss a couple variations. They will absolutely be in your stuff, though. So make sure you sort out your base cards to see if you hit a variation. For like Dave, for your stuff for base, I'll go through and make sure you don't have a variation before I keep any base. Got a Fantasy Focus of Colin Kaepernick. I haven't seen the base cards enough to know. Now, there are some variations I can tell right away, but a lot of them you can't.
Green name.
Phillip Rivers, Unleashed. Power players, Luke Kuechly. I think you get 3 power players per hobby. I haven't seen what these are going for, how big the set is.
Power players?
Yeah.
There's a lot of them.
Will you punch an eBay Power Player set and see what they're selling the full set for? I'm kind of curious because I'm going to have a full set. I bet it's 110 cards. Matthew Stafford insert. I heard Mookie was playing a little better these days for Tiny Baseball Pants in his Mookie PC. I'm looking at the face of the card, so if I recognize a variation. Kendall Wright insert. Manti Te'o mini. You get a lot more minis in the hobby than you do in the jumbos.
I don't think there is a full set, man. There's 220 cards.
There's 220 in the set?
Yeah.
Wow, that's a gigantic set then. I won't have a full set then. That's tough to build.
There hasn't been any completed.
Alfred Morris insert. Do any lots finish? Are they about $1 a card or more?
Not for football yet.
Yeah,
This guy's asking a fortune for like 163 card lot. He's asking
Drew Brees insert.
200 or best offer.
Yeah, he'll sell them. They usually go for about $1 a card in the big lots.
I would imagine they're probably better than that.
Terrence West.
I'd say $1 to $1.50.
Yeah. Got a gold coming up for the Cincinnati Bengals. Jeremy Hill. Gold parallel. I hit an extremely tough card of Jeremy Hill yesterday. DeMarco Murray. I saw the uniform color and was hoping for somebody a little bigger. I saw the outline. I knew it was either the Bengals or the Browns. RG3 mini here. Between stacks. Vincent Jackson. Play 60 Allen Ball. Wow, he's back again. And we have a pink out of 499, Desmond Trufant for the Atlanta Falcons. Carson Palmer, 4,000 Yard Club. Those cards are pretty frequent. Gigantic stack of all 9 of those. Set this Tavon Austin aside. That looks a little different. I'm not sure. Eric Berry, gold for the Kansas City Chiefs. Fantasy Focus of Navarro Bowman. I don't think you were in the break last night, Tiny Baseball Pants. Was there a Tiny Baseball Pants in the break last night?
No. It's not.
Alfred Morris insert. Got a black parallel coming up. For the Cincinnati Bengals, number 33 of 59, Ray Maliuga. I think he was the USC guy, wasn't he?
Was.
Nice card there for the Bengals. And Stacy. Andy Dalton. Alden Smith insert. Le'Veon Bell insert.
Glittering man. Glittering man.
It's a fantasy insert. Torrey Smith, 1,000 Yard Club. Jake Locker mini. And we got a jersey card coming up. First, fantasy focus of Jason Witten. And first jersey card is the New Orleans Saints. Brandon Cooks. Rookie jersey. Unleashed RG3. Power players for the Bengals of Sanu. Roethlisberger insert card. Open the second half. It's a nice looking jersey card. I know everybody would rather have the auto hits out of them, but much different background than the past. Freddie, did you bid on any teams tonight? Were you second on the Bills?
He said by the time he got to the computer to bed, there's only 3 teams.
Oh, I see. Definitely. Cooks sells really well for the Saints. We've had a number of Cooks cards that popular at this point, at least. Much like most of the incoming rookies, a lot of enthusiasm behind them. A lot of receivers are very popular early on in this draft. Benjamin of the Panthers, quite a bit. Cooks of the Saints. Mike Evans of Tampa. Watkins of the Bills. I owe Freddie a spot. If you run that Watkins tonight, I'll buy a spot for Freddie in J5's room.
And it's got absolutely 0 love.
I know.
Today.
Might have to skip it.
0 love.
New cards, though, people are unsure. That's part of the problem. Oops. Trey Mason. A lot of minis in these hobby. Trey Mason there for the Rams. Brandon Marshall insert. Josh Gordon for Cleveland. Move this back a little bit so you can see the mini stack. That's a little better right there. A reminder email to the reminder email. Freddie, I can give you a reminder text, but my goal is to never send out spam texts. Probably because I get about 7 of them at this point. Wes Welker, insert. But I can do a personal text to you. A wake up personal text. Troy Polamalu for the Steelers. Carson Palmer, mini. Nick Foles, insert for the Eagles. Calvin Johnson, insert. All right, these are definitely turned every which direction in the hobby. CJ Spiller camo for the Buffalo Bills spot. Peyton Manning insert. 4,000 yard club. We'll get a few of those probably.
One thing you're not going to get a lot of is the Play 60 card.
No.
Be grateful.
The Play 60s that were prevalent in the jumbos do not appear in the hobby very much. These rookie cards are pretty nice. Gold card for the Chicago Bears, Matt Forte. Matthew, I'm almost done with the first box. We had a jersey card of Brandon Cooks. Brandon Cooks, sorry, for the Saints. And there's an Alshon Jeffrey insert. And we had a black card for the Bengals, number /59. And that's the majority of it. A few small parallels also. Freddie's back. Ryan Matthews insert. Eddie Lacy mini for the Packers.
I was a fan of Tiny Baseball Fan.
Sue for the Lions. Troy Aikman for the Cowboys. Colin Kaepernick insert for the San Francisco 49ers. So now I take a double take on the base, trying to see if I remember that being the chance of being a variation. AJ Green. Von Miller mini for the Denver Broncos. Bridgewater rookie. One last stack for box 1. A lot of cards in each box. You get about half a set in each box. You'll probably get 2 to 4 team sets in the 6-box break for each team. Edelman for the Patriots insert. AP insert for the Vikings. Michael Floyd for the Arizona Cardinals power players. Drew Brees insert. There's so many cards turned around. I'm just going to make 2 stacks. Frank Gore. Paul Richardson mini for the Seattle Seahawks. There's some Super Bowl relic cards in this stuff too, isn't it? They're really tough to get. We had not got one yet.
The impossible odds?
Yeah, they're like probably Boston was in baseball, where it's just a...
With the lottery ticket odds?
Yep. Greg Olson, if he hit one though, pretty sure it'd be awesome. Wes Welker Unleashed, Peyton Manning for the Broncos, mini card. And that's box 1.
You have more cards for me?
Yep. He's not retired. He'll be back. Freddie, next time you have a team, have that name the whole time, and if you hit a big card, then you have to keep it.
He's done razzing.
No, next team in a break.
No.
No auto in that box. You get 1 auto or relic per box. And the relic was Cooks.
The jumbos, you get autographs in every box, not the hobbies.
Yeah.
Hobbies are a lot tougher. Did you tell them we did hit a lot of premieres, though, in the hobbies?
We did. Yeah, we hit, in 2 cases last night, we hit 4 premieres.
We only hit 2 in what, like 4 or 5 cases of jumbos?
Yeah. Seemed to be a little, no problem. Seemed to be a little easier in the hobby. It's all relative. You get the spots go cheaper in the hobby. It works out to be about the same price, even though there was a few hobby teams tonight that I thought was pretty good deals. A lot of it depends on if you collect the base and the inserts in that. If you do that, the hobby's probably a better deal. If you're just in it for autographs, the jumbo's probably a little better deal. If you're somewhere in the middle, they're about the same. Would be my guess. Let's go through box 2. A lot more minis in the, like in the jumbo box you get 5 minis. In this hobby box we got, looks like 12 minis. So that's why I say if you collect some of the inserts and base in it, stuff like that, the hobby's a better deal. That's probably why I opened generally more hobby. Like in Bowman, I opened almost all hobby. Anquan Bolden insert. Luke Kuechly. Reggie Bush insert. Hopefully we hit a big auto in these 6 boxes over somebody. Wilkinson for the Jets insert. Aaron Murray mini for the Chiefs. It's a nice card, rookie. And Kansas City Royals gold card. Ben Roethlisberger Fantasy Focus. Brian Hartline insert. Hobbies take longer to break a box, that's for sure. Stevie Johnson card for the 49ers. Drew Brees. Von Miller insert for the Broncos. Oh, you want a card, Dave? Is it just a base auto? Tiny and Freddie was. Phillip Rivers mini. Andrew Luck insert. Doesn't sound like a good thing to be sharing a wife with a guy named Tiny Baseball Pants. Jordy Nelson insert for the Pack.
Jock itch fish. Good on
that. Frank Gore insert. Julio Jones mini card for the Atlanta spot. Brandon Marshall insert for the Bears. Alshon Jeffrey insert. Matt Forte mini. Jordan Cameron insert for the Browns. It's not a variation, is it? Mettenberger? I don't think so. Got a Tavon and a Mettenberger I want to see the front of before I put them in the common stack. Cam Newton insert. Oh, these minis just fly out. Zach Mettenberger was the mini there that flew out of the stack that I caught. Nick Foles power players for the Eagles. If you're watching and you want to see the recap, in the recap I'll show the jerseys and any autos we get and most of the parallels. So
sometime in the break, let them know that we're gonna try and figure out who might possibly break with us tomorrow, so we can start working on the shipping.
Oh yeah, I'll do that. Gold card for the Vikings, Captain. What is his last name? Munnerlin. It's Viking though, from Carolina. I'm sure if you're a Viking fan, you know his last name. Matt Ryan. Insert. Munnerlin. That's how it looks to me. I don't remember his name during football season, but
I've never heard of him.
Eric Decker insert. Giovanni Bernard. Tom Brady insert for the Patriots. EJ Manuel. Mini there for the Bills. Open the rest of it. Box 2.
Gotta make sure you thank Freddie or Jimmy for the shout out.
I will.
The unveiling of the quad autograph.
I'm more admiring in the chat about I thought Freddie complaining about a coworker sleeping through lunch. If Freddie's boss ever found out that he spends half his day on Beckett.com.
That's only when our submission's close to It'll be too long before we're sending more cards out.
Yeah, we will try to send another Beckett group out at some point. There hasn't been a whole lot of.
I've already got at least 10 cards that I'm ready to send.
You do? Well, we will probably do another one fairly soon then. If we get up to 20, that's about worth it.
I'm thinking 30. After Bowman Chrome Baseball comes out, we'll have a bunch.
Yeah. Should have a hit on this side of the box.
If we wait until Bowman Draft comes out, then they're just being insane.
Yeah, we're not waiting that long. I did get another case of that Super Jumbo as a Bowman Draft. So in Bowman Draft, we'll have hobby breaks, jumbo breaks, and super jumbo breaks. That should be fun. Oops. Every time I stick a pack of cards, a mini falls out. Joe Flacco, they stick to the back. Got a thick card coming up in this stack. Will you click on that and make sure it ain't something I need to drop a link to somebody because he was in this break.
Which one? First one?
Cooley Man. Des Bryant. Mini card there for Dallas. If he needs a link or something, I'll drop it right after this. CPAT insert. Donald Brown power players for the Chargers. We got a thick card here. Oh, cool. We got a captain's patch for somebody.
Yeah, he needs the link.
Okay. I will slide this one. I'm going to slide this one and then drop a link to somebody. And I got a few of them. Okay, let me slide this card and then I'm going to send an email real quick. Just take a second because I have it copied and pasted in my email. We got Andy Dalton in front of a captain's patch for the Seattle Seahawks. Number 59 of 99, Russell Wilson.
That's awesome.
That's a nice card there in the hobby for Seattle. Seattle was Doug J93. Don't know if he's in the room or not, but that's a nice card for him. I don't know if that counts as our hit, though. Those were extras in some of them. So, nice card there of Russell Wilson. Let me drop this real quick.
I clicked on those ones. I don't think they were pertaining to the break.
Okay. No, they're not. Okay, we're back. Let me click this. Okay. Nice card there for Russell Wilson for Seattle. I'll keep going. We might still have a... I don't know if that's the hit or not. Because I did have a hobby box where I got something besides that as the hit. Noshawn Marino insert card. Mini card of Buffalo Bills Sammy Watkins. What is going on? Gold card for the Chargers. Jason Verrett. Jimmy Graham insert.
Jump up here, okay?
Earl Thomas insert for Seattle. Fantasy Focus, Vincent Jackson. Matt Forte insert. No, you want to grab her?
In the basket.
Keep moving here. Parallel card for the Philadelphia Eagles. All-Pro LaShawn McCoy. Nice card there. Big Ben insert.
Get some cards when you get time.
Yeah, I got a big stick. Takes a while to go through these. Marquise Colston insert. Michael Floyd insert for Arizona Cardinals. You're going to have to take her upstairs. She just doesn't want to stay there. Phillip Rivers insert card.
That warranted
Jeez, very skittish. JJ Watt. That's, I have 3 cats, and 2 of them really like to be in the break. Actually, that one's usually pretty good, but Aaron Rodgers. That was not our hit because we got a jersey card right here. Jersey is the Washington Redskins RG3. Is the jersey card, and we had a Russell Wilson insert right behind it. Grab a sleeve real quick. Sleeve up both of these cards I just hit. Or the recap. Keep going here in box 2. Harry Douglas insert for the Falcons, and Robert Herron insert for Tampa. Or actually, mini card for Tampa. Antrel Roll, gold card for the New York Giants. Fantasy Focus, Brandon Marshall.
Relax.
Torrey Smith insert for the Ravens. Patrick Willis, Power Players. Nice card there for the Niners. Tom Brady insert. And that's it for box 2. Had a RG3 jersey after that. Who's going right now, Dave? Whose room did you win the Parker in? If you can hear me. Is it J5 going?
Preoccupied by sorting.
Oh, that's Black Molina. You don't have that one, do you? Tough to tell the condition, though.
Yeah.
Oh, face fucking J5. Cool. Man, being in those Facebook razzes, Dave, you can be occupied 24/7 by those, can't you? I would think there'd be tons of cards there. Maybe we should try that.
What's the primary site called again?
Aces and eights, I think. It's the one they're on. Okay, next stack. Try to actually put these in here without having minis fall over. Terrell Suggs mini there for the Ravens. Camo Levante David for Tampa. Jimmy Graham insert for the Saints. Forgot to ask Eric today about the fantasy football. It's a Joe Flacco card that looks a little different. Make sure that's not a variation. Andre Johnson insert. Taj Boyd mini. Larry Fitzgerald insert for the Cardinals. Clay Matthews insert. Nice Joe Montana mini card for San Francisco. Gold card for the Pack, Randall Cobb. Roethlisberger insert. Teddy Bridgewater mini for the Minnesota Vikings. Kendall Wright. Power players Donald Brown for the Chargers. You look at the Flacco. Is that the base? You got one in the Ravens right there.
Yep, that's the base card.
That's base? Okay. Not a you got it. Not a variation for Flacco. Brandon Marshall, insert card. Richard Sherman, Unleashed. Fantasy Focus, Antonio Brown. Unleash, Pierre Garcon for the Redskins. Giovanni Bernard insert. Another Bridgewater rookie there. I think that was the second Bridgewater rookie so far. AJ Green insert card. Gold card for the Arizona Cardinals, Patrick Peterson. Matt Ryan, Fantasy Focus. Demaryius Thomas insert. Marshawn Lynch for the Seahawks. Mini. Phillip Rivers. 4,000 yard club for the Chargers. Frank Gore. Nick Foles power players. $4,000 yard club of Matt Ryan. Vincent Jackson, Keenan Allen for San Diego mini. Should have a hit here in the second half. Still staring at that Willie Mays ball.
He's gonna change the price for me so I can buy it.
What's the probably about $15 difference, isn't it? It's
Well,
4
I'm gonna do
times.
another pretty much $3 in eBay bucks.
Yeah. Is that about what they go for?
I mean, the only issue with this is it has a little yellow spot on it that I'm not really too happy about. You can see it there.
Oh, on the ball.
But, I mean, it's not a horrible price.
What-
No.
Was that what they normally go for on there?
Yeah, but 140 to 150 bucks.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a great item for that price. Especially for someone that collects baseballs like I do.
Yeah. I will mention this later also. If you, we're going to get everything probably shipped out tonight. So please, some of you I already probably know, but please let me know if you're going to bid on teams tomorrow night and you want free shipping tomorrow night to combine with. Please send me a quick email or let me know in the chat. And I will not ship tonight. I'll wait a day so I can give you free shipping tomorrow if you win a team. Some of you I know that gets in a lot of breaks. I won't ship till Saturday, but especially if you're a little newer and you want to bid on tomorrow night's, let me know and I'll hold it. That way I can send you free shipping on tomorrow nights. Brandon Marshall, insert for the Bears. Tavon Austin, mini for the Rams. Julian Edelman for the Patriots. Reggie Bush. Okay, Freddie. Freddie, we've already donated yours to a local charity in your name, in Tiny Little Pants' name.
What?
He said no need to ship his cards. I told him we've already donated to a local charity. Demaryius Thomas. Rob Gronkowski. Okay, Gary. Deshaun Jackson. I think I managed everybody too that I was holding to give them free shipping tonight. If you paid for 2 shippings, let me know. But I think I got them all straight. But I might have missed one when I was sending out invoices. Jeff Janis for the Green Bay Packers. For those of you who were in last night's break and tonight. Navarro Bowman again for the Niners. Another Harry Douglas card.
You like that name?
Harry Douglas.
The most porntastic name in football.
Harry Douglas is a great name. Tony Romo. I will do that if you want me to do it. Stack them up, make a little section for you. Okay. Carson Palmer. Alshon Jeffrey Unleashed. Alshon cards have been going pretty good. I want that auto back that I sold you, traded to you. I don't think I got the best end of that deal.
Still have it.
Johnny Manziel base card. Andre Brown, Houston Texans. Gold card. Andrew Luck. Noshawn Marino for the Dolphins. And Giovanni Bernard Mini for the Cincinnati Bengals. Fantasy Focus for Jason Witten for the Cowboys. Ryan Matthews for the Chargers. Hoping we have an auto in here. Not seeing a jersey card. We haven't had the hit yet. Alfred Morris, mini card. Andy Dalton insert for Cincinnati. Oh shoot, we do have a jersey card, sorry. Thought we had an auto. Russell Wilson insert. Vernon Davis, Unleashed. Jarvis Landry for the Dolphins. Mini. Drew Brees, 4,000 yard club. This must be a veteran or something. Yeah. Carolina Panthers jersey card. Charles Johnson. I saw Carolina jersey. I thought maybe it was going to be a Benjamin. Charles Johnson jersey cards. He was a rookie in 2007. That one's kind of bizarre. Didn't expect to see that. Joe Hayden, power players for Cleveland. Exactly. Charles Johnson. Is he good and I missed it or what?
Yeah, me.
Is that a jersey? Is that a Topps jersey dump?
Yeah, my constituted jersey dump. Get some more cards over here so I can do them, will you?
Huh? You're about caught up.
I'm in a sorting zone right now.
Oh, dude, the minis there too. Well, Russell Wilson was definitely the highlight for the first three boxes. Bet you that card goes decent on eBay too. Yes, I agree. Charles Johnson is that's a strange one. I saw Carolina and I thought for sure it'd be Benjamin because most of those are rookies. I mean, well, I guess we had RG3. They're either rookies or younger players that are doing well. Maybe David Carr is in this product.
What about Ryan Leaf? Put some Ryan Leaf in there.
Yes.
Who are you calling a psycho?
Well, unfortunately, in my lifetime opening boxes, I've had that before many times. Unfulfilling hit at the end leads usually towards opening binge. Jason's had a few of those.
AKA Ignited.
Hey Tyson, how you doing, buddy? We got kind of just a small break tonight, just 6 boxes of Topps Hobby. A lighter week on the break department, just since I have so much personal stuff I'm opening. We did Jumbo last night. Great, no problem, man. I appreciate it. Sydney Reed. We have Chrome Baseball next week, which will be a very fun break. Couple autographs per box, and it's a good rookie group. It's a good checklist. Ryan Matthews insert if you're looking for another baseball break. Marshawn Lynch insert.
With caps.
Another Johnny Manziel there. Next week we'll probably do a Jumbo Topps football, a Chrome baseball, and something else. That'll probably be next week. Oh, nice card here for somebody. For the Houston Texans. And Matthew. I think Matthew's in the room. That's a black parallel of Javanian Clowney. What?
Jadavian.
Jadavian. I've never had trouble with that name before. I'm not sure why. I just started butchering it. Talking too much. Nice parallel there for Houston, though. Black card of the #1 pick. The number on the back is number 9 of 59.
A nice card.
No problem, Tyson. We usually are pretty quick shippers. Very few exceptions otherwise. Once in a while we'll have an issue, but 99% of the time it gets out. But thanks for letting us know. Phillip Rivers, 4,000 Yard Club. That AP looks different. Not
Let's
sure.
see it.
I could just be imagining things. I'm trying hard to check if we get a variation. Marshawn Lynch, but it is tough. There's 440 cards in the set.
That's the base card.
Is it? Okay. Jay Cutler, mini. In 6 boxes of Hobby, I think via the odds you should get 1 or 2 variations. So no, be more than that. Be like 2 to 4, I think. 2 to 3. Wes Welker insert for the Broncos. Oh, 4-color RPA, that would be a strong one. I opened some basketball earlier in the year, and I sold Steven Adams really well. Is he the one that was from New Zealand?
He's the center, I think, that they drafted this past year.
Yeah, is he from New Zealand? There was a kid from New Zealand that sold very well for me, and I can't remember his name. Keenan Allen insert. Rob Gronkowski. Mini.
Yep, that's him.
Yep, I sold him fantastic earlier in the year. I haven't done as much basketball later in the year because I tend to do the smaller sets for team sets and that. There's the jersey card coming. For the Minnesota Vikings, Teddy Bridgewater.
That's a funny joke, Freddie. Oh, cool jersey card.
Nice card for the Vikes of Bridgewater. And that is for Zach. Hoping we hit an autograph here pretty soon. That we were averaging about 2 autos per hobby case. If we don't get that through this full hobby case, we'll add in an auto of some sort. But between the 12 boxes, we should get at least 2. Reggie Bush Lions, and they're usually pretty decent autos when you get them in the hobby. A lot of rookie premieres.
Topps Chrome football is going to be a while.
Scott, you know what? By the end of the break, man, I'll give you exact day of when it's projected rather than guessing, because I have it written down. I can find it in about 20 seconds. Tom Brady. It's going to be a little while, though. I would say my guess would be 2 months away. That sound about right? 10,
That's what I was going to say.
Yeah.
2 months.
But I have an exact date, even though they move them once in a while.
We will be doing lots of Topps Chrome football breaks.
Andrew Johnson. Nice card here for the Browns. Mini card of Johnny Manziel. Yeah, I had to order some extra stuff with some other products to get an additional amount of Chrome, but I got a good chunk of it coming. Giovanni Bernard. I'm not sure how many I'm going to open for myself, but we'll break quite a few. Deshaun Jackson insert. Frank Gore. I think our favorite breaks are Chrome football and Bowman baseball.
Bowman draft was my favorite last year.
Yeah. Tony Romo insert.
That's probably just their tentative date. I mean, there's a possibility it gets pushed back.
Yeah. Okay, so it's even further than 2 months. Vincent Jackson. But that's, yeah, it can move both directions. But, you know, lately they've actually been sticking to the schedule on almost every product, which is surprising, but they have been. Power players of Geno Smith, because I follow it really closely because of credit card charges, and I've been surprised lately. They've been following the dates pretty closely. Matt Ryan. They had one baseball they pushed back, but Josh Gordon insert. New York Giants, Eli Manning, mini. Russell Wilson insert.
Have a good one, Tyson. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for the feedback, too. Appreciate that.
Yep, thank you very much. Antonio Brown, Unleashed. Derek Carr for the Oakland Raiders. And I guess I already got the Bridgewater out of this case, didn't I? That box. Jason laughed there, Freddie.
What?
He said no one liked his Steelers joke. I heard you laughing.
Yeah, I laughed at that. It's a great joke.
I'd have never guessed LeGarrette Blount would be next to him.
That's a good joke. Did you come up with that yourself?
Freddie's scouring the chat rooms for these jokes during the day while he's supposed to be working.
I only laugh at jokes from tiny baseball fans now. Takes away from the experience.
Did they get 3 game, or are you guessing? Which one was actually driving? Because that
It was Le'Veon Bell because he has possible OWI charges coming too.
the one that's actually driving will probably get a much bigger smack.
That was Bell.
Yeah.
They had a large amount of weed.
Were they delivering it?
I don't know.
Or just hoarding? Delivery or a hoarder? Andre Johnson, Fantasy Focus.
Yeah, I've noticed a lot of Le'Veon Bell cards showing up in the Raz room lately.
I think he's got a good upside, but he might be sitting down for a while. Navarro Bowman. I wouldn't think he'd get a full season or anything, but he might get a half. I don't know. 3, 6, 8, something like that. It's a nice card for the Falcons. That's a power players of Matt Ryan. Andy Dalton insert. Adrian Peterson for the Vikings. Torrey Smith for the Ravens. Brandon Marshall insert for the Bears. Antonio Gates for the Chargers. A.J. McCarron for the Bengals. Marvin Jones for the Bengals. I wouldn't give away Le'Veon Bell cards too quick. Eric Decker, he'll be back. And he's on a good team and a good position. Jimmy Graham, insert. Alan Ball. I don't know if it's necessarily the Steelers are a good team as much as they're a good selling team. Roethlisberger insert. Torrey Smith, 1,000 Yard Club. Thanks, Scott. If you taking off early. Wes Welker, mini. I will have the recap with the hits on there if you want to check it a little bit later too. Hopefully we'll, at least last 2 boxes, we'll hit a big card. Andrew Luck. And Matthew Stafford, insert. Steve Young, mini. Luke Kuechly. That's Fantasy Focus for Kuechly there. Pierre Garçon, 1,000 Yard Club. Got a pink parallel for the St. Louis Rams. Janarius Jenkins for the Rams. Drew Brees insert card. Disappointed I haven't spotted a variation yet. I'm gonna check that Foster for me right there. Nick Foles insert. Andre Williams mini for the Giants. Jimmy Smith gold for the Ravens.
That's the base card.
Base, okay. Still striking out. Jimmy Graham insert. Reggie Bush, Earl Thomas mini. That's it for box 4. Hit there was the Bridgewater jersey card. Jay's making me open all the hobby. He says he's in a sorting zone, but I think it's because he's trying to buy cards.
I'm actually trying to buy that baseball.
Waiting for him to raise the price. Have you ever sent an email to anybody and requested them to raise their price before you buy it? What is it, $149.99?
He's got it listed for 148.
Oh, okay. They need to have special breaking boxes like they did with the vending back in the old days where you just buy it with all the cards in it and go right through it.
What do you mean, like every card or open out of the pack already?
Yeah, do you remember the vending boxes they used to have back in the 80s,
No.
70s? You could, when you bought Tops back in the 80s and 70s, instead of buying a box, you could get a vending box and it was just like 600 cards already open in the box, just random 600 cards. And they often were better cut in the vending, so a lot of people bought vending to make sets so they didn't have to open the wrappers. They stopped doing it, I think, in the late 80s.
I don't know if I trust that.
Yeah, it was pretty random, I think. Now buying it, I don't think they were sealed, so if you bought it from somebody, then I would be a little more worried if you're not buying it straight from Tops. But they stopped it. Got a gold card of Ewing Smallwood for the Falcons. Fantasy Focus of Alshon Jeffrey. Eric Decker insert. Who's Decker now? He's still in a Denver uniform. There is Denver still. Decker didn't he get traded? He's on the Jets now. Yeah. Bortles rookie. Andy Dalton. Aaron Rodgers Unleashed for the Packers. Kendall Wright mini. Larry Fitzgerald insert. Michael Floyd insert and LT mini. Oh, we got an auto. We have our first autograph card.
Sweet.
I think it's a decent one too, but I'm not completely sure. All right, we do this here without. I got an insert card in front for the Bengals there, but the card behind it is our autograph card. It's one of the autos on the base cards. I don't know if it's a variation or a base. I think they're numbered. They're about the same amount of each one. That is who I thought it was.
Wow.
We hit Jacksonville well, don't we?
Wow.
Blake Bortles. Auto card. That is the variation auto because that's a different picture of his regular card, right?
Wow. iGolf have Jags again?
I think so. Yeah, because he was in the room earlier. I was talking to him. So nice card there. We continue our good run on Jags.
Nice card.
Might have slipped out, but congrats, iGolf, if you see this later or on the recap. That's a big card, I would think. Would be surprised if that's not a pretty strong card. It varies, Dave. We opened 2 cases last night, and we had how many total autos? Probably 6 or 5 in the 2 cases.
Yeah, maybe 2 to 3 a case.
I would say 2 to 3 or 2 to 4.
But what we noticed was the Premier autographs were showing up a little more frequently.
Yeah,
The 2 cases we did, we got 2 in each one.
yeah. I will say this, Dave. The autos, I think, on average, are better in the hobby as far as value. Just because they don't tend to have those autographs that were in jumbos that are a little lamer, the Topps autographs ones. So I would say they're slightly better autos. You definitely get less. There's no doubt about that. Hobby's cheaper. But I opened the exact same amount of each one. I opened 4 of both. So we opened more than 2 last night. We opened 4 total, but I think in the last one we only did get 2 autographs in that one. Oh, I wasn't
gone
done.
all the way through it though.
Yeah, that's true. I wasn't done with my last stack there. I started opening more after the Bortles. Let me keep going through these. Patrick Willis insert. Morris Claiborne power players for the Cowboys. Roethlisberger for the Steelers. Josh Gordon for the Browns. Eric Ebron for Mini. Dave, it's kind of like Bowman, a little bit Bowman baseball. The jumbos are definitely better to break. But I like to do one of the hobby just because some people like to get in for more of the team set insert type thing. Roddy White gold. And the hobby's a little bit cheaper price point too. Vincent Jackson.
He did it. Sweet.
Oh, he changed it for you?
Yeah.
Cool. Patrick Peterson mini. iGolf definitely logged out for a while, or he would have said something on that. He'll be happy though. Let me keep going here. Had quite a bit of the box left there when I hit that auto. Eddie Lacy Fantasy Focus. Victor Cruz Unleashed. Pierre Thomas for the Saints. Drew Brees insert. Alshon Jeffrey insert. Mini of Michael Crabtree. Jordan Cameron for the Browns. Eric Berry Unleashed. Jeremy Hill mini. Oh, there's the Bortles on there right now. That'll probably go, is it the exact same one? Is that the variation one?
Yeah, that's the variation.
Okay. Have to flag that one, see what it goes for at the end. Marino insert. Bortles cards have been going pretty decent lately. I've sold a few. EJ Manuel. Camo for the Bills. Carson Palmer insert. Excuse me. Antonio Brown. Tom Brady for the Patriots. If that variation auto would have been Sammy Watkins, we'd be back to tiny baseball pants in the room. Guaranteed. DeMarco Murray for the Cowboys. Unleashed, Matt Forte. Des Bryant mini. Excuse me. Fantasy focused, Demaryius Thomas. Keep going. We're in box 5 right here. Hit an autograph at the very start of the box. Navarro Bowman Gold for the Niners. Fantasy focused, Russell Wilson. Brandon Marshall, Unleashed.
That baseball has nowhere to go but up. Willie Mays is not doing the best in health.
Ray Rice Power Players. It's kind of neat too, as far as the
I-
insignia.
I love the inscription.
Yeah, that's a neat one. So do we keep that here in the breaks, in the break room? That's a no. For one day only.
If you guys are looking for something to invest in, that would probably be a pretty nice item. And a
Jordy
pretty
Nelson.
reasonable price.
There's some really nice Maze cards that we were looking at the other day. That
Well, I'm fearful.
Antonio
that
Brown?
The one I'm waiting for Topps to come back is. Who knows, man? That card's almost 2 years old now.
AJ Green insert.
I have noticed, however, that he does a pretty lousy job signing some cards.
Yeah.
Signs them in bad spots, and
Russell Wilson mini for the Seahawks. Drew Brees insert. Got about 4 packs left here in box 5.
I thought you'd actually be pleased with my purchase for once.
Yeah, that's a pretty neat purchase. I like that. I just was hoping you said that you wanted to keep it here on cam. Where are your autograph balls? Up on the you need to create like a little autograph ball section in the back for your collection.
You can hang them up if you want.
Got a black parallel coming up.
I've got a really nice display for them.
Anquan Bolden insert. I like single sign autograph balls. It's a nice collectible. Black card is for the Chicago Bears, numbered to 59.
Dave, you don't even know how grumpy Willie Mays is.
Jared Allen.
I saw Willie Mays like a half a dozen times in 2009.
Peyton Manning.
He did not stop one time to sign. Did not even acknowledge the fans. Just would walk on by every single time.
Jimmy Graham. I think that's a pretty good, accurate description. A little bit more gregarious when younger, kind of a grumpy old man now.
Well, a lot of people say that he's bitter, seeing how much money ball players get paid now, and
Yeah, he can't be doing that bad. He did. I mean, yeah, he doesn't get the money
he
nowadays.
charges like $200 to $300
Drew
in
Brees?
person to sign.
Yeah, most of those legends do though, because you meet them. I mean, Hank Aaron's 350 or whatever for Brian Hartline insert. Matthew Stafford. Heck, Bo Jackson was how much?
$100.
Last box. When you actually meet somebody like that, to get their autograph, you pay a big premium.
Yeah.
That's the I said hi to you premium. Even though Ernie Banks wasn't that bad at the card show, was he?
No.
Ernie's cheap. Ernie signs a lot. Ernie smiles.
Well, Ernie's is more of a true ambassador of baseball.
Yeah.
He's been.
He's in the Stan Musial category.
He's just like Ozzie Smith, man. All those guys. Stan Musial. Notice how I go straight to Cardinals players, Hall of Fame Cardinal players.
How'd you meet him in the clubhouse, Freddie? Do you have some great baseball job in your past that we don't know about? Here, I just thought you were a dairy farmer. Ball boy.
That's a variation card.
Is it? Because it looks just like it.
That's the variant.
Are you sure? Let me see the other Bortles. Oh, yeah, because it's the very... Let me see the base Bortles. Oh, they're so similar. This is why it's hard to pick out a variation in this product. Jay just showed me a variation that Jacksonville got. There's the two cards. They're pretty similar. So, iGolf, you got a variation and a variation auto of Bortles. Jacksonville has done well for us lately. Most of the year, actually. So I did manage to uncover one of the variations. They're hard to see, though. You got to look closely. Sometimes it's just the ball slightly moved. Like the second frame in the shot. Got a parallel card there for the Bengals. A.J. McCarron. For Scott. I agree. It should be they can do enough photos, Dave, that it doesn't have to be so similar. I agree with you completely. How hard is it to make a totally different shot for a variation? Alshon Jeffrey Unleashed. Roddy White Mini. Diego Segura.
Segui. Is that David Segui's father?
I remember that name.
David Segui played in
Levante David Gold.
pros for a long time.
Victor Cruz. Okay, did I grab the Rich wrong the variation, or did we get a second variation of Blake Bortles? God, they're
Must
so
be the
similar.
That's the second one. That's the second one.
Are you sure?
Yeah. Unless I'm grabbing the wrong one.
Well, hand me all the Bortles cards and we'll look at them when we're done. It's hard to believe in 6 boxes we get 2 variations of Bortles. But you never...
We grabbed the wrong one.
Oh, it's the other one?
Yeah.
Okay. Chris Johnson insert. Cecil Shorts mini.
This is the variation right here. The other ones are not.
Okay, so the autograph is the base autograph then. Yeah. I don't think it's that much different for price though. Jersey card in the last box. St. Louis Rams. Tavon Austin. For the Rams. And Insight. It's that. So we just got the one autograph in the first 6 boxes.
Good one, though. Very good one.
Yeah, one really good one. Vernon Davis for the 49ers. The other 6 will be the 6 used in the break tomorrow. Will not be any others. Mike Glennon, power players. I shield him from everybody around here that wants to open. Reggie Bush, Detroit Lions.
Joe Mauer's brothers, the coach of the Cedar Rapids team.
Keenan Allen.
Cool to see those two together.
Freddie dropping the Seattle Pilots. 1 year wonders.
He's trying to rain on his parade.
I'm pretty sure Dave and Freddie aren't bitter about the Pilots. If they're bitter about anything, it's the Seattle Supersonics. Oh, we got one card in this pack. We probably got one of those medallions or captain patches or something, because this pack I just opened has one brick card in it. It's probably not going to be an autograph because we just, well, you never know, but we'll open that. We'll go to that in a second. Trying to pick these up without dropping a mini card. Pierre Garçon mini. Yeah, it looks like it's one of those medallion cards coming up. Yes, it is. Jason Witten. The thick card is one of the medallions, commemorative relics, wide receiver club for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Vincent Jackson. And that is number 43 of 75. That little brick of a card. Those are bonus hits. We had 2 of those bonuses in these 6. The Russell Wilson and the Vincent Jackson. Gronkowski. Bishop Shanky mini there for the Titans. Antonio Brown. Kendall Wright. Jay Cutler Power Players. We did get an auto, Scott. It wasn't your team, but it was a nice one. We got a Blake Bortles auto, base auto, I think it is. I honestly think they're the same number as the variation autos. They just split them up, the production run. RG3 gold. I did get a Bengals card though that I mentioned your name. What was it? Was it a black card or? Oh, I got a pink parallel of AJ McCarron earlier. So not a gigantic card, but a nice little card for the Bengals. We've hit McCarron pretty well this year. We hit a patch of him, and it's in Inception. We hit a book of him, and we've hit his auto a few times.
Who's your in front for the Giants?
The Giants, you can put the rookie Andre Williams or Eli Manning, either one. Austin Seferian-Jenkins gold. Fantasy Focus Andy Dalton from Cincinnati. Eddie Lacy. Power Players Matthew Stafford. Peyton Manning insert. Marshawn Lynch insert. Got a Zach Stacy for the St. Louis Rams right there, mini. Carson Palmer. Peyton Manning Unleashed. Jamal Charles, Chiefs. Rob Gronkowski for the Patriots. Insert card. Josh Gordon. One little stack left here, and then we'll do a quick recap. Tomorrow night's break will be at the same time. Probably last a couple hours. Also, it takes a while to open the 6 hobby. If you win a team, for those of you who I'm holding, if you win tomorrow night, wait for me to invoice you with free shipping. For the few of you that told me to hold the package. And if anybody else is watching this on a recording later and wants me to hold from shipping because they're going to bid on tomorrow night, just send me a quick email. Should be in time unless it's real late. All right, last stack of box 6. Mini card there for Blake Bortles. Jimmy Graham, 1,000 Yard Club. Patrick Willis, mini. Johnny Manziel, rookie. It's not the variation one, is it?
No.
Okay. I did hit a Manziel, the 2 Manziel variations in my cases I opened. Patrick Peterson insert. It's not much different than the regular. Devonta Freeman mini.
They're easy to miss. Just when you go through your stuff, when you get it,
Yeah, double check us because we can miss them.
it's a lot harder to spot in the hobby than it is in the jumbo.
Matt Ryan, Atlanta. Yeah, in the jumbo they're always in the middle, so it's never a problem. Deshaun Jackson for the Eagles. Insert card. Brandon Cooks mini card. Shane Vereen, gold card there for the Patriots. Calvin Johnson insert for the Lions. Reggie Wayne insert. Darrelle Revis for the Patriots. That definitely looks different to me. Check the Steeler one.
What is that?
Palomalu. Larry Fitzgerald, Fantasy Focus. Reggie Bush insert.
Nope.
That's the base card?
Yep.
Really? That's a nice card of him. Matt Ryan insert. AJ Green. And the last stack. Thanks everybody for breaking with us on this. I know it can be a long break going through the hobby. Aaron Rodgers. I'll do a recap in a second. AP insert for the Vikes. Jimmy Graham mini for the Saints. And that's it. 6 hobby boxes. We will do break number 2 tomorrow night. Those were the other 2 I wasn't sure, but I don't think they are. Do a quick recap here. This was 2014. Thank you very much for joining the break. Appreciate it, Court Jester. There's this was 2014 Topps Hobby 6-box break. Break number 1. We will do break number 2 tomorrow night on Friday. We got for jersey cards. We had Tavon Austin, Teddy Bridgewater, Charles Johnson. Jason got that one. Brandon Cooks for the Saints. And RG3 for the Redskins spot. We hit 2 special cards that were like bonus type hits. We had a commemorative relic of Vincent Jackson to 75 for Tampa. Thanks, Scott, very much. And Russell Wilson captain's patch for the Seattle Seahawks. That's number 59 of 99. Great looking manufactured relic there. I like that. It's a nice looking collectible for a Seahawk fan. We hit 1 variation that we spotted. Now, a lot of the variations are very small differences, so it's tough to see, but Jason managed to notice the Blake Bortles variation. But we ship out all the base cards, so you guys can double check us on that. We hit a black parallel for the Houston Texans of Clowney. Nice card there for the number 1 pick. That was number 9 of 59. And we hit 1 autograph in the 5th box, I think, of Blake Bortles. So nice autograph there of early pick in the draft. And that's it. I will upload this really quick, but thanks again for joining.